All right, so who remembers this Chevy right here that had, there we go, that looks a little bit better. So he had purchased the wrong fuel tank, and then I had to patch his other one that had a hole in it until he got, you know, the one that was right for it. So we're here now to install it. First I got to get out a blanket because I don't know if y'all can see all that damn glass. Last time I did not, and I regretted it. So not today. Damn, it's windy. Shit. Get it under there. Yeah, you guys like that? That's an ab workout right there. Okay, so now we have some cushion here. Oh, it's nice. Take a little nap. Dude, is this a fucking joke? Can that literally be any more noisy over here? So I got a crazy busy day, so I want to get this done as fast and as efficient as possible. I'm hoping to get this done in under an hour. That's swapping everything from the old tank to the new tank, and then installing everything, and then making sure it fires right up and everything's good. And then, you know, obviously going to the next shit. Jeez. All right, so anyway, we got to take this pump along with, I think, just this hose and install it, because as you can see, they just love to cut stuff instead of disconnecting it. You gotta, yeah, those two. All right. Shit. Jeez. All right, so anyway, we gotta take this pump along with, I think, just this hose and install it, because as you can see, they just love to cut stuff instead of disconnecting. I bought a set of these little cheap brushes. There's like 3 of them, dude, at Harbor Freight for like $5, but they work awesome. See, like, I can get around this, and I'll just tip this over so nothing goes inside. All right, and so this is all nice and clean, but as you can see, the inside's still freaking filthy. So clean this crap off. All right, so I know it's probably a little hard for you guys, but the inside looks amazing. And so just gonna clean this outside a little bit more. If it were me, if I were the one that picked this up, I would have straight up just taken it to a car wash. And guys, look at this. What a great opportunity to show you. Look how easy it is. 2 hits. Oh, it's gonna take a 3rd one. I thought I could get it in 2. Boom. All right, so pop this off. Make sure you don't get any dirt in there. Well, there's only enough money for the tank, and so funds wouldn't allow for the new pump. So we're just gonna have to reuse our old parts. Just make sure, you know, we clean them up real nice. It's dirty. Normally, guys, I vacuum all this off before I even pull this shit out. But as you can see, there's no outlet out here, and I don't want to fire up a compressor and have a bunch of freaking eyes on me. Or, I mean, a generator, I'm sorry. I totally will, though. I mean, if it's necessary, but I feel like it's not that necessary. All right, so here is the old pump. I have to do a little twisting and turning on it to get her out of there. Okay, I see the problem. So this, you just have to pick this up. You see how it's getting wedged basically right there? You just have to pick it up over there. See, now you'll have plenty enough room. But then be careful for that leveler there. So. All right, so here's our old pump. All right, let's install it the same way. All right, so like I said, the filling X back there, gonna put the level in first. Just smooth it in. There we go, just like that. And it's gonna sit in just like that. And obviously, as you guys can see, it's sitting on springs. So sometimes though, guys, I've had these tabs too big where I had to shave them down to fit in there. Not on this vehicle yet, but all right. Make sure the tab's lined up. All right, we're lined in there. So we're just gonna get this like locked in there as tight as we can basically, and give her a good old couple whacks. So opposite way of how it was when we took it off. I don't ever hit it hard like I do to get it off to get it on, because I want to make sure it seats properly. All right, so next is this one. Same thing, just pushing those tabs. Sometimes they cooperate and sometimes I have to use pliers. So far these are being okay. All right, pull that off. This is just a little, there we go. Same with this one. Just be careful that you don't, that's a silly plastic line and it can break easily. So, all right, and so we're gonna see how we're gonna do that. Swap it with this one. Might have to use tools on this one. Yeah. Like I said, some of them you have to, you know, like if it looks like they've been left outside for a freaking month. All right, I'm gonna put these. There we go. All right, now we gotta get this stupid cut ass thing out of here. Okay, yeah, set it right here. I was like, where did I put that? All right, so we're gonna try to shimmy this in here, how it was. Connect to this. I'm gonna have to clean that. All that crap off of there. All right, lock that into place. There we go. There we go. And then you see how this one's gonna go on? I'm gonna clean this pump too. And then this part sits just like that. No, there's no bottom hose, it's flat right there. So that connects, I'm sorry, that connects under there. All right, so let's get this shit off. All right, and so these lines, all right, as you're just gonna have to like literally eyeball them unless you have a super great memory. All right, so that one's obviously gonna go right here. And disconnect right here. Golly. There we go. Alright, take this one, put it where this one is. Lock, lock. Alright, and then I'm just going to pull this one out completely. I just wanted to do that with the first one to make sure I had it routed the same exact way. Alright, so I'm just going to basically put this one how the other one was. And if you remember, the other one had a 90 degree at the bottom, just like this one, so that one was kind of easy to determine. All right, and so this line should be with the filler neck, and it goes right here, but I'm just gonna double check under here. Make sure, yep. Yeah, see, there's the connection to it. So, all right, so we're gravy, baby. Let's put this sucker up here. Look how open it is, man. Alright guys, so for installation, you know what tool I'm going to need. It's a 15, an extension. I am going to use a torque wrench on it just to make sure, because those are band bolts and, you know, it needs to be torqued down. Anyway, so basically just like 5 tools and this thing's done. We got our halves, we got our impact that I'm going to run them up with, and our handy dandy torque wrench. Dude, guys, I actually got that when I graduated from college, and then when I was on the freaking truck one day, I was like, hey, how much is this? That's an $1,100 freaking torque wrench. I do have to jack it up just a hair to get this tank underneath here fully. That's probably high enough. Yeah, see, slides in like butter. All right, then we're just gonna 360 it. This. I'm gonna drop it back down before I get underneath so I don't have to put jack stands and stuff. Come on, you. All right. So these line up just like this. Let's get it. All right, so I'm sure you guys remember we have to connect these lines, and then we have to connect these lines as well as plug that in over there, the electrical connections, and then this stuff back here we just kind of have to hang up. So let's get it. All right, so guys, sometimes this is what it takes, you see, and we're here to connect to this. I got to make sure I got all the electrical connections routed correctly as well as the hoses. So let's get it. All right, so we got this one, this nice little electrical connection. We'll lock this one in, and I'm happy to announce the very last hose to connect, and then we can put our straps on, put some gas in this puppy, and fire it up. All right, and I didn't want to leave you guys out of this part. So the straps, I mean, they're metal and they're kind of flimsy, so you just have to stretch them. Use a little bit of muscle. See that? And then now once you raise this up, you can kind of just see how I got that there. All right, I gotta fully connect this sucker. It's not wanting to sit in all the way. There we go. All right, guys, let's freaking boogie. Raise this sucker up. We're fully connected everywhere. Once we're lined, this obviously will sit right in there. All right, guys, so here's our strap, and there's where it's gonna go to perfectly. Oh, dude, guys, I fucking forgot the bolts in the back of my truck. All right, so the easiest way that I find to do it is just like this, and they make these bolts long, so you have some room to play with. See that? Just thread her up a few threads. Make sure it's in there and doesn't fall. All right, she's in there now. Let's get the second one, which is this strap right here. Get that bolt ready. Oh, freak. There it is. It's not even holding up by this anymore. There we go. All right, and so guys, obviously if this has any type of gas in it, you want to use something with a bit more room than this, because this has no mass underneath the tank. But this is, honestly, it's a light tank, completely empty. So all right, there's our second one. Same as before. I'm gonna have to zip tie this to the filler net because it's just a vent line and it goes up top. All right, line up. This one's a little bit trickier to see. You gotta line up. And you definitely don't want to cross thread these because, like I was saying, they're long bolts. So if you feel like twisting them with your hand, if you feel like it snagged, then take it back out and retry. So now we're just gonna torque these. These only get torqued to 40 foot-pounds, guys. 38 to 40 foot-pounds. But you just want to make sure that, because they're strap bolts, so. All right, so that one's good. This one over here. Oh, damn it, I wasn't on it. Down here, we're gonna move that. All right, well, I guess I don't need a flashlight now. All right, and then this just goes right like this. Fuck. Yeah. Need to
mask on, man. I got freaking shit wet.
All right, so these are just little 6s here. I just gotta find the freaking holes. There you go. This is how windy it is out here. Trying to fold this thing. Last thing, guys. So you see how it's dripping?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, no fucking way, right? I get underneath here and I'm like, is it coming out of the neck? And I move the neck. There's a little hole in your bed. When you sat down, it like shifted really shit forward. Yeah, and it started to leak out of it. Freaking scared me, dude. I was like, damn it. All right, man. Start it. I might have to turn it off and let it prime again. You gotta remember that was, yeah, there's nothing now. Cool. Gotta remember it's completely dry all throughout for a few days. There you go. Woo! Jackpot!
Fuel line? Like right at 0, so that means.
Yeah, you have no
Okay.
gas. Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
yeah, you have no gas. Yeah, so that means that's accurate. That means that's accurate. Yeah. Oh, you'll make it, dude. You have 2 gallons in there. So to be honest with you, you could go to the gas station and back a couple times. But what the fuck is this? But dude, I think it's just right there. Yeah.
Remember
the temperature sensor,
wire,
yes.
yeah.
Just text that to me. Just text that to me, and then I'll get the diagram for it.
Because I don't have I live in an apartment, so I don't have a hose or anything. You
Yeah.
think if I go over to your place?
Yeah, that's fine. We could do it at my place. Yeah.
So Monday.
I can't do Monday, 'cause Sunday and Monday I'm pretty booked up.
So
I could do Tuesday, like I could do Tuesday afternoon, evening time.
Okay, yeah, I could probably.
The morning I'm pretty wrapped up.
Okay, so yeah, I'll probably hit you up Tuesday.
Yeah, but that's what we'll do is we'll just clean that flush. I'll delete that code, and then if it pops back up, then we'll replace that sensor.
All right, man. Shit.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No problem, buddy. Sorry to leave you for a couple days, but golden now, man. Woo! You're welcome.